So we're back again, fresh still in our minds, the highs, the lows, the stresses, the strains. And as they prepare to cross swords all over again, we remind ourselves of that magic. First day of the competition, always a special day, and a cause for universal optimism.
Do you know, I think that's true, Peter. I think fans and players alike need to change every so often, and a different feel from the standard routine, and this creates a whole new excitement, and let's get to it.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Played towards the other side, challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they can counter here. Great pressure, plenty of it. Bassi looking to penetrate opposition lines, looking for the run. Iwobi! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Ndidi. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Over to the left. He's in space and looking for options. That has been cut short. Neither side yet able to find the net. Looking for options for movement.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Ajayi. That has been slung wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable... He's had a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Osei Samuel. Ajayi. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Osimhen. Spread out to the left. It's a promising position. Shoots! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
And it's Iwobi. Now it's Osimhen. Out to the left it goes. Goes for a shot! Could move up a gear here. Approaching the half-hour mark. It could be in here. Oh, just skips past his man. Bassi. Ajayi. And it's Osei Samuel. Ball played for Lookman.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's in plenty of space here. That has not gone well. Danger averted for now, and they're quick to get it back. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Iwobi. Foot in. Now it's Osimhen. He's looking wide. That's a good ball out wide. Ndidi. Lookman. And it's Iwobi. Out towards the flank. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Solid, very solid actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Nigeria have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Lookman. Here's Ndidi. Now that's well seen too. So what can they make of this? Now, can they get him away? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Bassi. Ajayi. Bassi. In with the challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's forced to go back. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Osimhen. Distributed tidily. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nice-looking ball. And he's there to clear it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That ball looks a good one. And he's on his way! He's having a shot! A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. This looks promising. Lovely feet. Drives it in. Bullish header!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Oh, this looks sharp. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Lookman going face-to-face with his great rival. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And it's Iwobi. He's tried one! Decent enough try.
It will be really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
He is through here. Pass is just off target. And he's there to belt it away. Ajayi and Bassi. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Lookman. And here's Osimhen. It's a good foot in there.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
So not long left in this now. It does seem we're headed for extra time here, unless, of course, there is one last dramatic twist. Oh, there's a probing ball. It's a really well-measured ball. Lookman! Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lookman will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Osimhen. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Osimhen. No, he's seen through all of that.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And it's Iwobi. Now it's Osimhen. Nicely spread.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that has been cleared. Chance here to counter. Freddie. Now there... Big chance! Oh, yes, it's there! Save the best for last! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, this is the beauty and the cruelty of knockout football. It doesn't matter who you are, unlike the movies, you only live once. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
It's actually difficult, Peter, to determine exactly what went wrong. The teamwork and spirit just didn't seem to be right.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Chelsea come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Chance, surely! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Pass somewhat off target. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Caicedo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, what has happened here? Hazard with the delivery. Chance! Decent enough try. Robertson. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Son Heung-min proves just a little bit too strong, and they can counter here, and he's making progress on the ball. He's got away. Oh, nice touch. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Son Heung-min. And it's Messi, and he's managed to get free.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any
outcome he wanted.
Well, you see...
Oh, what a mistake! Yeah, he's fouled him there. Robertson, not the most convincing of passes. And Akanji. Oh, good-looking ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Rashford will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's found support out wide. Rashford going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's the throw. Jimenez. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's a nicely shaped ball. Caicedo does really well to win the ball there. And here's Oyarzabal. He's through, now is he in? Camavinga. Now, can they get him away? Rashford looking to get on the end of this. And the finish! And he's there to belt it away. And they've got a throw. And it's Rashford. That's a cute ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Bellingham with the delivery. Out of play for a goal kick. Robertson. Hazard wins the duel this time. Hazard with the delivery. Climbs up big! He will be livid with himself. Robertson. Akanji. Tries to play it through. Bellingham. And it's hoisted clear. Nicked it back promptly. Alexander-Arnold. He's tried one! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 10, Messi. Le numéro 13, Filippo.
So off we go once more.
À leur place, le
0-0,
numéro 17.
and we're at the halfway point. Mbappe! And for a moment, time stood still.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Oh no, what has happened here? Fagioli. Now it's Oyarzabal. And it's Robertson. And this is Son Heung-min. And a chance! Hazard. Aims beyond the defence. Just eases him off the ball. Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's picked his way through. Udogi goes on a run down the left wing. It's anyone's ball now. Donnarumma gets it away. Messi. And it's Caicedo. Sends it crossfield. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Son Heung-min. And Fagioli. And here's Son Heung-min. Robertson gets into some space. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Caicedo. And it's Son Heung-min. It's a pretty loose pass. He's played it back. Just about up to the hour now. He's in a great position here. It's a promising position. Bastoni with the clearance. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Played towards the other side. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Caicedo. That has been slung wide. It's a good foot in there. What a throw in. Son Heung-min. And it's Jimenez. Akanji. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oyarzabal. Now it's Son Heung-min. Fagioli. Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Knocks it into space. And it's Azar. He can run onto that. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Takes a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Now, he's got space here. He's going to be disappointed with that. Mohamed Salah. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Robertson does well to get it back. Robertson did just about enough to come out on top there. Shapes to shoot! Goal! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
But pour l'équipe du Paris Saint-Germain.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Akanji. Jimenez. Robertson. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
That's been cut out, well played. Jimenez kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's found a way past.
Il y aura 2
It's a
minutes de
threatening
temps
ball.
additionnels.
Real chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Deep into stoppage time. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
This was simply a very indecisive outing for me. They were knocked out of their shape by a tenacious opponent, and once their confidence dropped, they struggled to come up with ideas.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness.
Hello,
Win
everybody,
today,
and welcome
and they
to
will be
today's
up
match.
there amongst the elite. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Chelsea come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Jimenez gets over and intercepts. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries.
Bullish header! No, not the best of headers.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Alexander-Arnold. It's Camavinga. Caicedo. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Some front-footed pressing going on here. De Bruyne wins the duel this time. Really fierce, close defending. Messi. Now he's got space here. That's been cut out, well played. Caicedo. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oyarzabal! It's in! And who else? Who else? This is what he lives for, taking centre stage yet again. And he stuck it away as if laser guide. They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Oyarzabal. There's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Can he finish? It's their second corner of the game. Robertson plays it short. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Caicedo. In by Messi. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Son Heung-min. Chelsea are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Fagioli. And Robertson. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, that's... Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's there! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
After 26 minutes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Vasco da Gama grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Looking tidy in possession here. Kane. Oh, nicely intercepted. Caicedo. Great ball, big chance! It's a goal! And the message is clear, the only way is up. It was a great finish, he put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? De Bruyne. It's a really well-measured ball. Can he get onto this? Great defending, strong and determined. Akanji. And it's gone back to the keeper. Chelsea heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Caicedo. And it's Caicedo. And Fagioli spread it left. Now it's Son Heung-min. 5 minutes till the break. Caicedo. Decent chance! He's had a shot! He scores! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's with the keeper. The most accurate pass. And there's the end of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Chelsea are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
And we're underway again. Messi promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. And it's Caicedo. To Messi. Caicedo. He's going for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's there to clear it. Messi. Robertson. Opts for safety. Son Heung-min looking to add to his goal. Akanji. And it's Camavinga. And Caicedo. Now it's Kane. Tries to pass it through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Jimenez. Mikel Oyarzabal under intense pressure.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Played back into the centre. Out to the right. Almost an hour gone. And it's Messi. It's a promising position. Messi tries a shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Camavinga. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Oyarzabal. Now it's Fagioli. Has a shot! Oh! Fantastic! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the lead is extended still further. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So now the difference. Caicedo. Jimenez. And it's Robertson. Back towards the middle. And Akanji. Jimenez. And it's Robertson. Robertson, and he's forced to go back. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's tried one! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Caicedo. Spread out to the left. Son Heung-min. And this is Kane. He is through here. Aimed beyond the defence. Fagioli. And it's Robertson. Son Heung-min. Fagioli. Oh, super find. Now, can he find a finish? Header! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Chelsea present their opponents with the best possible chance here. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, maybe he thought they were already promoted, Peter. It's a silly card to pick up.
One back! Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
The goal scorer for Vasco da Gama after 82 minutes is number 17, Lionel Messi.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And it's Robertson. And he's gone searching crossfield. Now it's Messi. Fagioli. Chelsea can see it. A mere distant dream at the start of it all, but it is now very much within reach.
Exciting.
He's gone for goal! Oh, that was close. Akanji. Now it's Kane. And he's being shifted off it. Fagioli. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Fagioli. Great vision. He has a look out. And this is chance for a shot! Caicedo. And the number on the board is 3. And here's Oyarzabal, and a chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop him.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miracle.
And there goes the final whistle. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. Mikel Oyarzabal, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, I think this has to be one of the sternest tests they have faced as a team. Promotion. And you have to give full credit for the way everyone responded to this. They knew how big this was, how much it meant to the team, and went and got it in the best way possible. Now comes the difficult task in planning ahead.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. Chelsea are already in celebration mode.
Hello,
Free from
everybody, and
pressure,
welcome
free
to
from
today's
tension.
match.
All that remains is to add the icing to the promotion cake. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way.
It's hard to overlook the presence of Tony Adams at the back here, Peter.
Yeah, well, he's dominant, isn't he, and uncompromising and courageous. Those are the sorts of words you always apply to him.
Yeah, and his reading of the game means he was always a step ahead of the opposition. He's surprisingly quick too, you know. It will be a massive challenge to get the better of him.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Caicedo. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, he's found support out wide. Robertson just loves to go forward whenever he can. Valverde. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Messi. Clipped into space. Thinks about the shot. Osimhen. Looking for options for movement. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now it's Villa. He has found a way through. He's in a great position here. Osimhen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rafinha. Chelsea, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now that's well seen too.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Jimenez. Akanji. It's not an especially good pass, that. And here's Osimhen. Musiala. Robertson. And Adams. Musiala. And Adams. Musiala. And here's Osimhen.
Osimhen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Robertson. Fagioli. Now it's Son Heung-min. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Valverde. Oh, terrible pass. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Son Heung-min. Caicedo. And it's Fagioli. Osimhen. Well, that is one way to stop him. Fagioli. Oh, this looks sharp. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. David Villa. Son Heung-min does well to get it back. Tries to pass it through. Now who's going to be first to this? Robertson. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Messi. And Caicedo. Robertson. And it's Robertson. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Jimenez. Akanji. Passing is crisp and sharp. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. This might spell danger. Can he finish? Rafinha. David Villa driving forward. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Caicedo. And Akanji. Caicedo. And it's Messi. Now it's Villa.
This is the time you need that pace.
Aims beyond the defence. Oh, super ball. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the first half is done. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
And if you do have a chance today,
Some first half
please take some
thoughts?
time out to give your
To say, I
support
think
to our
it's
better
a good
stadium
performance,
partner.
but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And he shoots! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Caicedo. And it's Jimenez. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And Akanji. And it's Jimenez. And Robertson. Chooses to go crossfield. Now it's Messi. Fagioli proves just a little bit too... And the finish! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Chelsea with the corner, they're first. Oh, a few ironic cheers tell the story. Savinho. Now it's Villa. Liverpool disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And he was quick to react. And it's Son Heung-min. Chelsea have reclaimed it. David Villa takes control of it and he's on the move. Jimenez defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. A deeply frustrating game so far, certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Shot could be on. Son Heung-min. Out towards the flank. Caicedo. Akanji. And it's Jimenez.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Robertson. Now Son Heung-min. And it's Jimenez. And play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Some good work on the right flank here. Not the most accurate pass. Alexander-Arnold. Savinho. Knocks it into space. Upamecano does really well there. He is strong. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Caicedo. Turns and goes back.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. There's the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Great defending, strong and determined. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh no, that was never going to make it. He's a sharp little ball here. Good ball. Shot, surely! It's a goal! And that could well be the winner!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you ought to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Substitution in progress.
Liverpool have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. So we have our breakthrough.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now or try and finish it off?
And it's Robertson. Now it's Oyarzabal. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, well measured. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Robertson. Now it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. And he welcomes it in. Shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Chelsea moments now away from seeing this one out. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Robertson. This is Jimenez.
If they're good enough to keep the ball at this stage, it should see them through.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Caicedo. Now, can they get him away? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Big header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what...
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Fagioli taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Please turn towards the screen for a special
So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans, everyone pumped. Takes me back.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Donnarumma, is someone who's been predestined for greatness, Peter, and he hasn't disappointed. Immense in terms of shot stopping, we know that, but I think his distribution has also improved, and it needs...
Mbappe! Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Fagioli. And Caicedo. Can he get on the end of this? And it's made its way to him.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he's been shifted off it. Oh, this is a great position. Messi. And here's De Bruyne. Tries to pass it through. He's having a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi goes short. Messi finds himself offside. Robertson. Chelsea so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. He's looking wide. Now it's Son Heung-min. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well timed, excellent interception. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And here's Hazard. Mbappe. Chance for a shot! Goal! Milan! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's got away. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, what has happened here? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And the pass is intercepted. And he's gone searching cross-field. Shifted it to the flank, and he's managed to get free. Fagioli. Caicedo. Xabi Alonso producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
Might want to be careful there.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
And that's a throw-in. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Oh, that's well spotted. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Mbappe.
Such good technique.
Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
He has a look up. And the shot! It's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Caicedo.
There will be 1 minute added time.
In with the challenge. And we hit half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist
I'd
change
like to draw your
at this
attention
stage.
to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service.
And we're underway again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
That's a... Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's quick to get it clear again. And he's quick to snatch it back. And here's Mbappe. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Milan have their second corner now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Robertson. That's been cut out, well played. And Fagioli. And that is as far as they're going to go. Messi has got himself a free kick. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Hazard, looking to go deep. Keeper has taken decisive action. Some resolute defending there. He's a sharp little ball here. Tries a shot! And it's there! And they are terrible. Milan find a position of real strength now. Oh no, what has happened here? He has found the way through. Great chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Mikel Oyarzabal tries to play it through. Xabi Alonso spots it and intercepts. Threads one in. He's through here. And he's on his way! Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Hazard. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Mbappe. Robertson. That has been cut short. And it's De Bruyne. Out towards the flank. Camavinga. And that's gone loose. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh no, this does not look good. Looking for the run. Son Heung-min looking to run onto it. Matheus Nunes. Head towards the other side. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, he's bustling through. And De Bruyne! Oh, off the bar! Fagioli. Now it's Fagioli. He's found the way through. And here's Oyarzabal. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. And that's an excellent interception. Nicely shaped ball.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
That is good alertness. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's had a shot! Caicedo. Fagioli. Distributed tidily. And it's Caicedo. It's gone out for a throw-in. Fagioli. Pass somewhat off target. Robertson. That is good strength. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Can he get it through? Now it's Mbappe. Plenty. Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, there's the clearance. And he's there to retrieve it. That's that, the end. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Chelsea are already in celebration mode, free from pressure, free from tension. All that remains is to add the icing to the promotion cake. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. Well, Jim, Vitor Bayer is, of course, one of the most decorated goalkeepers of all time.
Yeah, and there's no doubt that he was one of Europe's very best. His career stats certainly back that up as well. I really like that confidence he has about him. There's a swagger at play.
Robertson. Caicedo. Played out towards the right wing. It's a pretty loose pass. Just eases him off the ball. Oh no, what has happened here? Hazard gets into some space. Played back into the centre. And the shot! All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Chelsea present their opponents with the best possible chance here. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
To open the scoring. 1-0, never any doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty, made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Chelsea are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Jimenez. Oh, they could be caught out here. And somehow he has kept that out. Son Heung-min. Now there's a fine ball. Mbappe! Cleared without complication. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Bellingham certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
Robertson.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. De Bruyne defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And this is Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Fagioli. And it's Caicedo. Messi. Now it's Fagioli. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Akanji cuts out the pass. Jimenez. He's in space and looking for options. And he's gone looking for safety. Now it's Messi. Akanji. And Jimenez. Chelsea are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Fagioli was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's through. Could be danger here! Goes for a shot! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Robertson. Son Heung-min. Hakimi does well to get it back. It's a searching pass. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Fagioli. Now it's Messi. Plays a sharp little ball here. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well read, nice interception. He's picked his way through. That's not going far. Chooses to go back.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And smartly reclaimed. And he's forced to go back. Jimenez. Robertson. And Akanji. Caicedo. And here's Oyarzabal. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And it's Caicedo. Can he get on the end of this? And he's running through. Pinches it off him.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Son Heung-min. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, well measured. Chance for a shot! It's fallen kindly here. Cleared away. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Se informa a los espectadores que deben abandonar el estadio en coche de que se espera tráfico denso tras el partido. Por favor, circulen con precaución.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Hazard.
A rush of blood seemed to be the cause of such a fast release.
Jimenez. Caicedo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get it through? Well, that looks a decent ball. Defending was strong and firm.
Barcelona really have found that they're getting more space out.
Takes a shot! It's a loose ball. Messi. And it's Caicedo. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oyarzabal takes a shot. Great effort, but no way through. Now, can they get him away? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Jimenez calmly anticipates. Now it's Messi. Oh, just skips past his man. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Fagioli was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Big chance, must be, shoots! Oh, taken with style! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Thinks of Fagioli! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper. Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Great vision. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Robertson tries to clear. Just about up to 75 minutes. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. And he can clear it away. Deftly out wide. That's gone for a throw-in.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 7, el dorsal 10, Messi.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Played over towards the opposite flank. Messi. Fagioli.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Nicely aimed pass. And he's managed to get free.
Haaland really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Akanji. This is Jimenez. Robertson. Jimenez. It's not an especially good pass, that. Out to the left it goes. Robertson. In with the challenge. 1 minute to add, according to the board. Caicedo. And we're done. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round midfielder than Fede Valverde. He's got the...
And a chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Guardiola. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Fascioli. That has been slung wide. Lovely bit of skill. Kane to Messi. Caicedo wins the duel this time. Jimenez. Akanji. Son Heung-min. Might be danger here. Drive and the shot! It's in! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
The minute is number 44. Fagioli! Fagioli! Fagioli!
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And that is as far as they're going to go. Son Heung-min. Brilliantly cut out. Valverde. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Camavinga was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Chelsea are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Akanji. And it's Messi. Nicely shaped ball. Akanji promptly onto that, and that is that. Rafinha looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Rafinha, and he's managed to get free. Cross goes in there. Deftly away. That's the throw. And here's Messi. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Messi. Now it's Kane. And he's had it nicked away. And here's Fascioli. Valverde. It's Camavinga. And it's Valverde. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Ball's gone out of play. Messi.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
30 minutes gone. It's a searching pass. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Akanji. For Valverde. Camavinga. And Guardiol. And it's Caicedo. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now it's Son Heung-min. And here's Oyarzabal. And that is expertly dealt with.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's a throw. Now, can they get him away? Messi, foot in. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Rafinha. Fagioli. Akanji. Back to the keeper it goes. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now this could be a chance.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Akanji. And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Chelsea happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And it's Messi. Just eases him off the ball. Jimenez. Robertson. And it's Caicedo. Now it's Oyarzabal. And he's let fly. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Has a look and plays it forward. Son Heung-min. And Caicedo. Chelsea looking to pass their way through. Chelsea just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. And here's Son Heung-min. He's on it. Can he get... Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Fagioli. Good ball, good take. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Chelsea are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Jimenez. Robertson. Akanji. And it's Fascioli. And Caicedo. Robertson. Caicedo. It's a really well-measured ball. Oyarzabal. And here's Son Heung-min. And it's Robertson. And Caicedo. He's played it back. It's a good spell of possession, this. And this is Son Heung-min. Great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Valverde. And it's Camavinga. Caicedo. Robertson. And it's Son Heung-min. Swung over. Now it's Messi. Caicedo. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Alexander-Arnold.